Wonder what this game's called. Probably says it right there. Nebraska Speed. Oh no, wait, that says California Speed. Gadget got here, and yes, it's that time. Finally, been waiting for this next episode. Welcome to the next episode of Complete Nintendo 64 Collection, where we are collecting every Nintendo 64 game released in the United States with the box and the manual. So with that said, and yes, we do have that secret one wrapped in the white packaging, ready to go, ready to be opened, one of the rarest games for the N64. Well, maybe not the rarest, but definitely a very hard to find game complete in box. And we're gonna see what that is, so let's go ahead and jump into the fun. So the first one that I want to show is one of the top games that I really wanted to get. I want to get this game so bad because I have some seriously silly memories of it as a child, and that is, yes, you read that correctly, Buck Bumble. Buck Bumble, what the heck is that? Well, first of all, look at that box art. Are you being serious? I feel like I'm being hypnotized. Buck Bumble, an exclusive for the N64. And why is this game? Wow, first of all, Ubisoft. I didn't know this was done by Ubisoft. But one of the reasons why this game will forever live on in my memory is the theme song. It's actually a rap song. Yes, and it's good. Like if it came out nowadays on Spotify or YouTube, that would be like a million-seller hit. The rap song theme song to Buck Bumble is one of the greatest video game songs of all time. Actually, the first time I played this was at my cousin's house, and when you turn on the game, it plays that theme song, and that theme song was so good to Buck Bumble that we would literally just leave it at the title screen and let that song play over and over again. So maybe I'll put a link down below to check out the theme song to this game, but man, and this is actually very difficult to get this game complete with the box and manual, extremely uncommon, and this one is super minty. So I'll just show you all the sides of it and I'll show you the insides. You can obviously see that the front cover is super pristine, super colorful, no sun fading, no creasing. And then on the other side, a little bit of this kind of folding edge there. But keep in mind, this is a very old game. They're not printing these anymore. Look at that, super crisp. It is a 3D platformer, except you are flying. So it's like a 3D flying platformer. Very unique gameplay, especially for the time period. The box is mint. I'm so happy about that. I was very patient to get this in mint condition and for an extremely low price. Because this game is so uncommon and the theme song is so popular, people want to charge a lot for this, but be patient, it doesn't have to cost you a lot at all. Mint condition instruction manual. Tiny bit of a fold there, but look at that. Look at that pattern. It could be your wallpaper on your computer background. And then it does have some extra paperwork in there. Always a fan of that. And the cartridge, original bag, and the cartridge in mint condition. So I was very patient and I got this game in mint condition for a crazy low price. Super happy. The theme song, bum to the beat, to the bum, to the bass, to the bum, to the beat, to the bumble. Like, it's stuck in my head since I was a kid. And it will forever be one of the best video game theme songs of all time. This game is worth getting the cartridge at least just to hear that theme song. So yeah, get it. I recommend it. Don't worry, we're gonna get to this crazy game wrapped in white cellophane in a second. I don't even know if that's cellophane. Look at this one, Iggys Wrecking Balls. Wrecking Balls. Came in like a wrecking ball. Now this is actually like a racing, also has a battle mode type of video game, certainly an original concept. And I'll just show you the screenshot from the back before I show you the condition of everything. Definitely unique, not crazy hard to get with the box and the manual, but definitely not easy. These kind of remind me of Mad Balls. Remember those from like the 90s? What we can see as far as the condition is concerned on the box, there's a little bit of that compression on the front from being stacked or just had stuff on top of it. And then that same compression on the back, and then a squish-a-majigger in the corner. Squish-a-majig. A little bit of sun fading over there on this one side, not on that side though. And then a tiny bit of sun fading on the front as well. You can see some on the edge. But I've had a very difficult time finding this box that wasn't covered in rental stickers and things like that. So it does also have the cartridge, and you can see it has this unique cardboard insert, just like Forgotten has. And then the manuals, and yeah, it's in okay shape. I actually just got a huge lot of manuals only, and there was an Iggys Wrecking Ball in there, so hopefully that's in better condition. But you can see previous rental, and then the cartridge has that Mega Movie sticker on the back. Now you can see, repeat customer. I've gone back to the same person who has basically the entire Mega Movie stock and gotten the game from them. So super happy to have it. I got it for a very low price, and while I will need manual and cart upgrades at one point, the fact that now I do have this complete in the box and I got it for such a low price was worth it. So that's why I went ahead and scooped this one up. And as you can see in the screenshots in the back, it's a racing game, it's a battle game, pretty unique. Definitely Iggys. Iggy's the main draw here in the cover. Iggy, get Iggy'd. Show us the next one. I know you can't wait, so I'm just gonna do this one first. Yes, a Sesame Street game, Elmo's Letter Adventure. There's actually 2 Sesame Street games on the Nintendo 64, and this is the one that we had when we were kids. I'm not sure how we got it, because I don't think anyone was really of that age and playing video games, but yes, I did play this just for fun when I was a kid, and it's surprisingly entertaining. Obviously, you're going on a hunt for letters. I believe the other one is numbers, but we can see the box is in really great shape. All the angles, they're all clean, and I think it's worth noting this is in such good shape, specifically because if you own this, you are below a certain age, and why would you take care of any part of this, especially the cartridge? And if you're a kid opening this box, I guarantee you ripped it in half. So I got this for a crazy low price, and it's in really good condition considering it was a child's game. Got the manual, looking real good. Got the cartridge, looking super clean. I pretty much learned at this point to be so patient and just wait for the perfect condition complete set before making a jump for a low price or offering to pick it up for a low price. Because if I get it in bad condition, I'm just gonna have to get a better condition one in the future. So if you have kids that like letters, then sure, get them this game. Otherwise, they're probably already playing on your iPad with their peanut butter and jelly covered hands. So it is still a cool game. I remember this was fun even when I wasn't a super baby. It was still kind of a cute, fun, entertaining game to play. So get it if you want it, but you don't need it. This next one. Wonder what this game's called. Probably says it right there. Nebraska Speed. Oh no, wait, that says California Speed. So this is obviously a racing game. It's complete with all the goodies inside. Here's the screenshots on the back. This is not one that we had when we were kids, but just based on the graphics, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is probably a little more of a serious game than Cruisin' USA or Cruisin' World. This one's probably just a little more serious, but I'm sure it's still an arcade racer. Very boring box art. But I got it for dirt cheap, literally the dirtiest, cheapest price. Box is in really great shape. A little bit of creasing on this side. Kind of looks like it got, ka-chunked there. But this side looks much better. So the box is in really great shape. There's the cartridge. Didn't have this when we were kids, but for such an incredibly low price and going for the whole set, obviously I was gonna pick it up. Manual, real nice manual condition, extra paperwork. Got the poster for nerds and the registration card for geeks. California Speed, get speeding down the highway, but don't go so fast that you get pulled over. 2 more games for this episode, and then you can go watch the next episode. This one, another dirt cheap game. Now, sometimes, the reason that I picked this one up, really, for the sports games, they're very cheap in cost to get complete in box. There's a lot of, not a lot, but there's a good amount of sports games on the N64, and to get them complete is not expensive. So, every now and then, eBay will do a $15 off code if you spend a certain amount. So, if I purchase some things, I'll kind of wait to see if a code will show up in a couple days. And essentially I got this definitely under $10, but since I used a $15 off of a certain purchase amount code, I got this for free. So Wale Country Club, not Tiger, although there is a golf game on the N64 called Cyber Tiger. How long is this title? Wale Country Club, True Golf Classics Championship Golf in Paradise. Just call it Wale, not the rapper. Got your pictures there. Didn't have it when we were kids, but we played Hot Shots Golf on the PlayStation all the time. So we were a Hot Shots family. Didn't play golf games, and oh goodness, how could I forget? And we were a Mario Golf family. Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64 is probably one of the games that we played the most out of all games. Oh, it's pretty tricky to get this out of here. What the hey diddle diddle with the cat and the fiddle? Was there a cow jumping over the moon? That's interesting. Normally you open this red side of the box and that makes it super easy to get the cartridge. But here it is, mint condition, got it for free. It's in mint because who the heck cares about this game? It does have that original bag. Yeehaw! And then the manual. I wonder if this manual came in this bag, actually. Like if this is the original manual bag. It's kind of cool. But super mint condition, got it for free. Haven't played it, but I would recommend if you wanted a golf game for the N64, get Mario Golf for N64. That's the best Mario, that's the best golf game that you can get for almost any platform. I think you've all waited long enough, well, at least since the last episode. Now this is not the rarest game, not even one of the most rare games, but I would say this is towards the peak of the unknown rares, meaning games that people don't know are rare, but one day they're gonna be pricey games. And show us, here's your peak. You wanna make a guess? Starvan. How about Starvani? Starvani. Star Soldier, Vanishing Earth. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make the judgment call that you've never heard of this game because I had never heard of it until I started collecting, and I've been pretty much hunting for this game for at least 6 months and it's never been available for a good price. You can see there is this chunk here and that is very unfortunate, but I got this for so cheap that I don't think you would believe me. And it is complete, but that part up top is essentially why, part of the reason why I got it for such a low price. But also the person who sold this to me, I believe was like a soccer mom and she couldn't have cared less. It's just a game to her, so, but not to me. This is actually the only shoot 'em up game on the Nintendo 64, and it was made by Electro Brain. That's how I feel when I listen to awesome techno music. Star Soldier Vanishing Earth. I just like the way this box looks because I had never seen it before. Now I'm seeing it and I feel good about that. It does have that mega crunch on the top. Putting it in a plastic protective case will help it a little bit, but unfortunately, eventually I need a box upgrade, but the other pieces are in great shape. Show us the back of the box, Gadget God. This is a shoot 'em up. If you don't know what a shoot 'em up is, it's one of those super hardcore genres, at least I feel it's very hardcore. And you move your guy along the screen, you shoot upwards at the things that come flying down crazy fast at you. This is the only shoot 'em up on the N64. You open up the inside, I wonder if this is even gonna come out because of that crunch on the front. As long as I don't make it worse. Yeah, I didn't make it worse. So, very happy to have this and got it for an insanely low price, especially considering how unknown rare this is. Got the extra paperwork. And then the manual we can see is in really beautiful mint condition. This manual alone can sell for as much as like these complete games that I've been showing. And it's just for the manual. And same with the box, just the box can sell for more than the manual. And then we do have the cartridge. There it is in the original bag. Pull it out, show us the goods. The cartridge alone, I'd say it's not super expensive, but you're not getting it for free, that's for sure. And it's so mint. It's so mint, I could chew it like gum. So I got this whole thing complete in box, just an insanely embarrassing low price. I am writing all these down in an Excel document, so one day I can share them, or if you beg me, maybe I'll tell you in a personal message. But if you're a collector and you've tried to get this game, I got this for at least a third less than the lowest price anyone's ever paid. So get your fractions out. Oh, and look at that. I didn't even realize. Also has the registration card in there as well. So super complete in box. Now when you start getting some of these games that are unknown rares or very rare, the registration card alone for mega collectors, they will buy just this piece of paper. So Daikatana, for example, that registration card can sell for like, at the time of this video, like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks for just the registration card. This came with it all. You can see super mint condition, very happy about that. Just the box, oh, one day I will have to get the box upgrade, but everything else is mint and fresh. I could not be happier. I believe Snowboard Kids 2, the registration card is also like stupid expensive because people want that whole holy grail package. So Star Soldier, Vanishing Earth, it's a good game if you like shoot 'em ups. If you don't like shoot 'em ups, then you're not gonna like this game because it's a shoot 'em up. But it's got that kind of 2.5D style. Very difficult to get this complete in box, especially for a fair price. I got it for that dirt, but I was also very patient. And hey, you know, good things come to people who are patient and work hard, or whatever your parents will tell you. That's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this episode of Complete Nintendo 64 Collection. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for enjoying retro games as much as I do. If you have any questions or comments, definitely put them down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Click subscribe to join the Gadget God Squad. Click, click. And if you didn't know already, I'm the Gadget God. I do the research, so you don't have to. Thanks for watching, everybody. And become a Nintendo 64 era Bumblebee rapper today. Bum to the beat, to the bum to the bass, to the bum to the beat, to the bumble.